Weather Authority Chief Meteorologist Dan Sianka. Dan, what are you tracking for us tonight?
Oh, lots going on out there, Aaron, which is kind of fun because things have been pretty quiet lately. We've been seeing a lot of the same day by day, and perhaps a little bit more of that in the next few days, but there's potential for some big changes by the end of the week. So I want to talk about that really quickly. We have been sitting to the west of this big monsoonal high pressure system. This is an area of high pressure that typically sets up this time of year, and it's pretty good at pumping up moisture into the desert southwest, creating showers and thunderstorms anywhere from southern California over to New Mexico and really all the way into the Rockies. Now, this guy's been a little bit to the east, and it hasn't been pumping up a lot of moisture lately, so it's been pretty dry out there for the last couple of weeks. In fact, drought conditions are getting a little bit more widespread across Southern California and Arizona, places like that. We've had a few thunderstorms in the Sierra Nevada, but other than that, it's been pretty quiet. Now, things are going to get a little bit more complicated over the next couple of days. We have this big ridge of high pressure, and it's actually going to start to move a little bit farther to the west. So we've been dealing with a trough of low pressure on the coast, but as we head into the weekend, the ridge gets closer to us, it builds, which means we could see some heat as we head into the weekend and perhaps beyond, especially for our inland cities, but even to some extent on the coast. Even further complicating things as the tropics are becoming a little bit more active in the East Pacific. We're on the E-named storm, a new hurricane. This is Alita, and it is spinning off of Baja California. And there it is, right now, 75 miles per hour, a Category 1 hurricane. This storm will not affect us on land directly. In fact, it is going to continue heading out to sea. But let me switch things over, and I'm going to show you the moisture tap with this system. And you'll notice as we head into the later portions of the week, we start to see some of this moisture surge up the west coast. And that's going to be around that big ridge of high pressure. So not only could we get hot, but potentially we could see some wet weather somewhere in southern to central California as we head into the weekend. This is still something that's developing, and we'll keep monitoring as we head through the next couple of days. But as we head into tomorrow, a little bit more of the same that we have been seeing. Low clouds filling back in overnight tonight, filling into the valleys with patchy fog by tomorrow morning. And then through the afternoon, those clouds will recede to the coast with patchy low clouds sticking around on the shorelines throughout the day tomorrow. We'll have a patch of sunshine here or there, like in Monterey and perhaps up into Santa Cruz as well. But the east shore of the bay, like Marina, for example, will probably stay cloudy for most of the day tomorrow. Temperature-wise, we're going to stay pretty similar to what we've been seeing. 69 in Santa Cruz, 70s to mid-80s at the warmest in the Santa Cruz Mountains. Boulder Creek being the hot spot. We'll be at 66 in Capitola and 60s on the east shore of the bay. 70s a little farther inland, 80s a little farther than that, and we may hit 90 in the Santa Clara Valley tomorrow. Monterey and the peninsula mostly in the mid to upper 60s. We'll top out to 69 in Monterey and in Seaside tomorrow. And then away from the coast, it warms up slowly through the Salinas Valley, but most of the main population centers in the valley staying in the 70s to mid 80s. So it'll be warm but not hot. The southern valleys, of course, will be toasty. Now, as we look for the next 7 days, I have warmed up our forecast through the weekend because that ridge is looking to move a little bit farther to the west. So these next several days, pretty seasonable and perhaps some warmer weather and maybe even a little bit more muggy weather as we head into the weekend. I haven't identified any days yet that I could think we could see some wet weather here locally in the form of thunderstorms or anything like that, but it is something that will be possible and something I'll be keeping an eye on. Inland areas also pretty calm these next couple of days, but you're going to see that heat as we head into the weekend as well, along with some high clouds and perhaps some muggy conditions as well.